Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. This is Vergil Ortiz Jr. versus Erickson Lubin. Bottom preview and bottom predictions for the full card. Down below. So let's get straight into it. Starting off then with Lubin versus Derek Miller Jr. 10-round contest in the cruiserweight division. Miller Jr. is it's an orthodox cruiserweight, while Lubin obviously got that commanding win, didn't he, over Sergey Kovalev. Well, Patrick Kovalev, wasn't it? Yes, we will. And Safar, as a fighter, powerful, got that precision, and got quite a composed fighter as well. And but I think for this one, I think he outboxes Derek Miller Jr. here, and go for Lubin to win on points. Up next, we got Eric Prietz versus Antonita Carrera, who is an orthodox fighter, while Prietz has got an ounce of background, perfect. He's got that perfect right hand, hasn't he? That perfect right hand that can stop his opponents. He always takes control of the fight as well, and to be honest with you, whenever he faces someone, his opponents have lost before the fight. He just seems to have that thing about him, Eric Priest, doesn't he, where his opponents have lost before the fight. And I think this is going to be another one, in my opinion, where I think Carrera's already lost before the fight, and I think Eric Priest will get a KO to stop his win, in my opinion. Just in any round, really, just whenever he wants to win. Up next, we've got Amari Jones. Obviously, this is a different Amari Jones because we have got another Amari Jones, haven't we, at Matt's room. But this is obviously a different one. This is Amari Jones versus Shady Damara. 10-round contest in the middleweight division. Damara, southpaw fighter, got that precision and power. Technically skilled fighter, isn't he? Got that technique as well as Shady. But Amari Jones is so unpredictable for his opponents. Obviously, he always switches stances from orthodox to southpaw, which makes it unpredictable for his opponents. And I think he's going to be unpredictable for Shady here as well. So I think Amari Jones does pick up the tails that stop his win here in the end, despite how technically still Damara is. I think Amari Jones, with his unpredictability when he switches then stance from southpaw to orthodox, it's very difficult for his opponents to figure him out. So Amari Jones by chaos that stoppers in that one. Up next, we got Darius Fulgham versus David Stevens in a 10-round contest in the super middleweight division. David Stevens, he's got that power punching style, hasn't he? So he's definitely got that KO ability, decorated amateur as well. While with Darius Fulgham, when I've watched Fulgham, he walks in with his chin in the air, which is quite a weakness. Which will be seen as a weakness towards with his chin in the air. I think he needs. So far, he's got them physical advances, hasn't he? He just needs to use them more. In my opinion, just needs to use them physical advances more, and he definitely needs to use them in this fight as well against David Stevens. And Fulgham can definitely adapt as well. He can definitely adapt. Again, just not used it enough. But he is confident. He is a confident fighter. He is a confident fighter, and but tough fight. It is a tough fight to call, but I think Fulgham, I'd still expect Fulgham to win on points, in my opinion. That is, I think he wins by a couple rounds against David Stevens on the points. I think Fulgham, for me, he should really have more in this fight than David Stevens, in my opinion. Up next, got the return of Floyd Stofffield as he takes on Jojo Diaz. Well, that is his nickname. He is originally called Jojo Diaz. 10-round contest in the lightweight division. Obviously, we all know Jojo Diaz, very effective with his body punching. Does that rhythm and range disrupting. He can disrupt opponents from the opponents' rhythm and range. Does that punching technique. Volume punter as well. Volume presser fighter as well. Jojo Diaz, former IBF super featherweight champion as well. But it's one of them now where I think he is past it now, unfortunately, for Diaz. Obviously, most recently suffered a defeat to Ortiz Broadway. And then, to be fair though, he did Broadway problems as well. Floyd Stofffield coming on the back of that very good win, statement win against Tevin Farmer. Was it first round stoppers? I think it was. Especially after everyone was pressing Floyd Stofffield, is he really all that? But then he puts in that performance against Tevin Farmer. When you watch Floyd Stofffield, he's got that high impact combinations, hasn't he? Very decisive in defences, as we saw against Tevin Farmer. Calculated approach. He's got them sharp jabs and combinations as well. Very sharp. Very strategic with his finishing. And he's got that agility and footwork as well, Floyd Stofffield. If anything, he's probably done that better and better, in my opinion, Floyd Stofffield. And I do like this fight, though. I really like this fight than Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz will cause him problems as well, with him being a former IBF super featherweight champion. But I think Floyd Stofffield does stop. Jojo Diaz in the end. I think it's going to be a quacker. I think it will be a quacker of a fight. And I think Stofffield will stop him quite yet, in my opinion. I think he'll stop Jojo Diaz quite yet. So Stofffield by KO stoppage is my prediction for that one. And finally, on to the main event. Vergil Ortiz Jr. versus Erickson Lubin. 12-round contest for the interim WBC Super Welterweight title. And obviously, Vergil Ortiz's name has been mentioned for a fight with Jerome Boots Ennis. Jerome Boots Ennis has obviously had that first round statement KO win over Ozonima. And I think he's pretty much waiting now for Ortiz, isn't he, after this fight? Once this fight, I think after this fight, if Ortiz wins, then I think that fight that's made between Boots and Ortiz, in my opinion. They both seem to want it, don't they? But Erickson Lubin, experienced fighter, can be adaptable, can't he? He can be adaptable. He's got that steel and power. But when you look at Vergil Ortiz, especially with Vergil Ortiz's amateur background, explosive power, high endurance, always has a lot left in the dash time for Vergil Ortiz Jr. A mentally tough fighter, aggressive style, well focused as well. He's got good focus as a fighter as well. And I think Ortiz does definitely get to Erickson Lubin in the end. Especially when you saw Boots Ennis make a statement. I think Ortiz Jr. will want to make a statement himself as well. Build that fight up even more with Boots Ennis. And that is what I'm going to do for. I am going to do for Ortiz Jr. to pick up a KO stoppage win over Erickson Lubin and make a statement of his own as he used to take on Boots Ennis in the future. So that is my bottom preview and bottom predictions for Vergil Ortiz Jr. vs Erickson Lubin. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments for the whole card down below in the comments, and I'll see you all for the next bottom preview, which will be next. I think it'll be next Monday. It will be next Monday. So stay tuned for that.